We don't have music.
Hello!
Alright, everyone let us know if you can hear us, if you can see us. We are officially live.
Welcome to the stream. How's everyone doing?
And this is our very first live stream ever, so we're anticipating some technical difficulties, but let us know in the chat if everything looks good on your end. There is a 10-second delay or so, but...
Yep. Hello, Frank. Hi, Ms. D. Barry. Boots likes peppers. Us too. Welcome, welcome. Should be fun.
Cool, cool.
Thanks for letting us know, Boots.
All right.
Hello, Jennifer.
Awesome.
All good. Cool.
All right.
So, hey, Molly. So let's throw up our plan for the stream.
Yeah.
So we have a few things planned. So we'll talk about our Patreon, which we just launched, our new Patreon page. It's a cool membership. So we'll go through that in a little more detail and describe it. We'll be doing some seed giveaways throughout the stream. So every 10 or 15 minutes or so, we'll be giving away some seeds, and we'll try to make it fun. Make it a little contest for you. Hey, Tom, from Thunder Bay, Ontario. Okay, international, technically. Howdy. Hey, Chris.
Yeah, we're going to go over some of the varieties that we're going to be growing this season, as well as some experiments that we're going to be doing that we're excited about. We'll be doing Q&A throughout the stream, so if you have a question, just ask, and, you know, we can see the chat here, too, so...
Steve in Minnesota, Colleen in Massachusetts, John over in Cleveland,
Nice.
Dover, Ohio, all over the place.
Awesome. We also have some, I don't know if we're going to do this. We have some spice. Some people said they wanted to see us eat spicy food, so we picked up Bulldog 2X spicy sauce, and I don't think it's going to be very good, but we'll get to that.
Maybe we'll try it. We'll save that for the end, just in case things go horribly wrong. We'll also be showing you our current pepper plants. They're right here. We'll go through a few things, share some of our fun indoor projects.
Yeah.
And what else? And yeah, Q&A throughout. So feel free to use the chat if you have any questions. We'll try to answer as many as possible. Steve just asked, do you watch Hot Ones? Absolutely. I haven't watched the most recent one yet, but I'm looking forward to it. I love Andy Bernard from The Office, so.
We do.
Hello from California.
Awesome.
So, all right. Well, thanks for joining us. Really appreciate you guys being here. And we're just going to quickly go over you want to go over our Patreon?
Yeah, so we have a giveaway timer up, and let's see, technical difficulties. We'll figure this all out in the next minute or two. All right.
Manitoba. Hey,
so
Keely.
we're going to do a giveaway. The countdown has already begun. Our first giveaway in 5 minutes.
That's a good question. That's a quick answer, so I'll just answer that now. Charles asked, how long after seedlings sprout should you put a grow light on them? Immediately. So seedlings they're tender, so you don't want to put your grow lights too close, but they need light right away as soon as they sprout. So the manufacturers are getting better at telling you how far above as well. So just depending on the light you're using, just go by their recommendation.
Yeah.
Cheers from Seattle, Kentucky. What peppers are those? We're going to get to that in a little bit. We have all of our indoor projects in front of us here, and we'll talk about them a little bit later in the stream.
Okay. All right. So we're just gonna chat about our new Patreon that we launched for a few minutes, just so everybody understands it and kind of what we're planning on doing. Because it's more of a community than anything. We really want to get involved and have everybody join us this grow season.
Yeah, so this is our Patreon page right over here. Let us know if you can read this. I know it's a little bit small, but we'll try to describe everything that's going on here. But Deb, great to see you. Thanks for joining. So our Patreon. This is basically a membership where we're going to be offering exclusive benefits to those that choose to join. And we've got 3 tiers of membership, and you can choose one. So we'll just go through them. So the first one is, we've named it Sweet. Can I zoom in on this a little bit? I don't know. No.
Yeah, there is a link in the description below if you want to just click to it as well.
Yeah, and we'll put it in the chat as well. So the first tier is called Sweet, and by joining this tier, you're going to see Patreon-only posts and photos, so behind the scenes, pictures, updates on Patreon. You know, you can join in on the comments there. There'll be exclusive pictures and behind the scenes sort of things there for people at this tier. You'll also get a shout out on a future YouTube video. So that's optional. If you don't want us to say your name, of course we won't do that, but we'll shout you out on one of our YouTube videos. And the Reddit, we launched a Reddit community today as well, which we're going to be using as sort of a place where people can share their grow updates, place to share your pictures, and we'll share our pictures, things like that. I'll describe a little more about that in a bit, though, because it becomes more relevant over here.
Right. And the next tier is the spicy tier. So you'll get everything that's in the sweet tier, but what's special about this is that we're going to be sending you seeds. So we're going to be sending out 2 packets of seeds for the spicy variety for you to actually grow with us, which is really cool. And then you'll also get access to the Patreon-only videos, which is going to be behind-the-scenes Pepper Geek stuff.
Yeah, this is sort of like the core tier. We're going to send you seeds. We have an example here. A couple of packets of seeds. You'll get these in the mail. And then we'll be growing these seeds as well. So we're sort of growing the same varieties with you. That's the idea. And we'll also have exclusive videos on Patreon showing you our plants, our process of how we grow the plants. And it's sort of like you're growing with us. If you want, you can just use our process, and hopefully that'll help you if you wanted to try growing our way. So,
and we have a giveaway in about 30 seconds.
30 seconds?
Yeah, so.
All right, let's pause there. Cute art. Thank you, Molly.
Yeah, we like the peppers. So we're going to do the first giveaway, and there is a wheel that is going to tell you exactly what peppers we're going to be giving away. And the first giveaway.
So let's go back here.
All right, where's that wheel?
Okay, so here's the wheel. Look at that.
Give it a spin.
So there's some varieties here. This wheel is going to choose one. Ahi Charapita. All right, so we're going to give away a packet of Ahi Charapita seeds, but in order to enter, we're going to show you this and take a guess how many seeds are in this packet. Just use the chat. It's pretty thick. This is just a packet of seeds, so take your guess how many seeds you think are in the packet, and whoever's the closest is going to win the seeds. One guess per person, please. Don't just spam a bunch of guesses, and we'll let the guesses come in, and then we'll let you know when we'll let you guys guess, and then we'll let you know when to stop. But
yeah, I was gonna write all this down,
okay?
But
yeah, I think this is easier.
I'm gonna set a timer for
250.
1 minute, and then we're gonna stop taking guesses after a minute.
49. 620, 686, 800, 321, 650.
You want to show the packet again?
Oh yeah.
Just in...
If you're just joining, we're giving away some seeds. Just guess how many seeds you think are in there. See?
All right. About 20 more seconds to
20 more
guess.
seconds. If you haven't guessed yet, go ahead and guess. pretty fat. I don't know. 371.
All right. Got 8 seconds left on the clock. So.
And
All right.
stop. Okay.
No more guesses. All right. So.
And
How many seeds are in that packet? Well, you might be surprised to know.
1286.
There's 1286 seeds in that tiny packet. Hand counted.
And I did hand count these this morning, just so you know. Dedication. So our winner is up here, 800, Marsha Lawrence. Congratulations. You win a packet of Ahicharapita seeds. So in the description of this stream, our email is there. So just email us and
We'll get those
sent over to you. And so we're going to do another one in 15 minutes. So, but for now.
Yeah, so we'll finish up chatting about our Patreon page, and then we'll get into some more gardening stuff.
Did you write down who won that? Okay. Okay, so we covered sweet and spicy. The final tier is super hot. And in addition to everything that we already talked about, so you'll get the seeds from the spicy tier as well, but we'll also be sending a limited supply of our Sugar Rush Stripey seeds. So we had a video about the Sugar Rush Stripey. It's the coolest pepper variety. And we grew a plant last year. We saved our own seeds, and we'll be sending out packets of those for our super hot tier members. And again, we'll be growing that variety as well and showing the plant as we grow it on Patreon. So, well, you know, you can sort of grow along with us there.
All right, let's see.
So, all right, the link to our Patreon is going to be in the chat if at any moment you want to check it out. So, and I'll just pin that. Okay. So, what's next? Any questions? Does anybody have any questions about the Patreon? It took us a while to figure out exactly how we were going to structure it, but it should be a lot of fun. You know, you can share your pictures on our subreddit, which we can talk about a little bit more, but, you know, we're going to have a community where you can show us pictures of your plants, and, you know, we can sort of share our progress through the season.
Yeah. So we can chat about our garden plans for this season, upcoming season. We have some fun stuff going on.
Yes, we do. It's crazy to think we've planned so much, but we haven't planted a single seed for this season yet. So, a Peace Bone asked a question. That's a good question. Do you have any estimates on how much content will be just on the Patreon versus what you share on YouTube? We're going to do our best not to change anything about our YouTube channel. We're still going to be uploading on YouTube, so there'll be free content there. It's hard to say, but, you know, we will be focusing some time on Patreon, so we'll just see as the season goes on. But there will be videos on YouTube. We have a lot planned for that as well.
Marsha, we're going to send some seeds to Deb as well. I think I think her guess went in a couple of seconds too late, but you're both going to get seeds, so it's fine.
40 isn't enough? Oh, man. Yeah. You're speaking our language.
So as far as the content goes, it's going to be a little bit different. More, you know, casual, behind the scenes, you know. We're going to be very regular about it. You know, just what we're doing.
Right. Like, there's already a video, so if you join any of the tiers, you're going to see our first video over there, and you'll get a feel for how it's a little bit different. It's definitely more casual, more sort of like personal, and we'll be sharing a lot more of like behind the scenes, our house, our yard, plans ahead of time. So, hello, David Cat. All right, so we were going to talk about our plans for the season.
Yeah, our plot and what we're doing, what varieties we're growing, what experiments we're doing.
So where do we start?
Josh did ask if it was a year-round membership or seasonal.
Oh, it's going to be year-round. We're going to try to keep it consistent because, for one, it's an international program, and if people in Australia want to join, in August, or when would they join? Like December, I guess, or late in the year for us, they could start the seeds then, and we would send them the seeds early winter for us. So yeah.
Yeah, and we'll be sending seeds on a rolling basis. So if you signed up next month, you'd still get the seeds if you signed up next month.
So.
Yeah, let's show our garden plot.
Okay, let's move over to here. So we're going to share this. And I'm going to zoom in a little bit. But we created a little plan. We're going to be renting a garden plot. We talked about renting garden plots in our last YouTube video, and we're going to be doing it ourselves this year. We did just move into a house, so we have a yard, and we're going to be trying to take advantage of that and, growing as much as we can here. But we also rented a garden plot because we have, we're going to be starting like 80 plants. So this is the plan for the garden plot. It's a 25 by 25 foot plot. And one of the most exciting things, in my opinion, this year is we're going to be growing 10 varieties of cayenne pepper and 10 different varieties of jalapeno peppers. And you can see this top row here, we have all of the different cayenne varieties. So we got an orange, we got golden, ring of fire, purple, Joe's long, cayennetta, which I'm actually really excited about. This one won a bunch of awards. It's supposed to be just loaded with peppers and really compact size. It was pretty hard to find seeds for that, actually. But I think we ended up getting them on totallytomato.com, if anyone's interested.
And Matthew, thanks so much for joining. We did see that. Awesome. We're so happy to have you on board. It's going to be fun.
Yes, Matthew, thank you for being one of the first to join our Patreon. Really appreciate that.
Yeah, so by the end of this season, we'll have a really good idea of what we consider the best tasting cayenne variety. And
yeah, it's sort of a test to figure out what cayenne, if we were going to grow one variety for the rest of our lives, which makes the most sense for our climate. And of course, we'll be sharing a lot of that on YouTube. So that's one of the fun experiments. Of course, down here are all the jalapenos. So we got a Jalamundo, Jalapeno Goliath, which seem like the same variety, but they're big jalapenos. We got Emerald Fire, New Mex Orange Spice, New Mex Lemon Spice, Haloro, which is a yellow variety that ripens to red. It sort of starts off pale yellow, just like a banana pepper, but it's a jalapeno. We have the Jedi variety, purple, El Jefe, and that's it for jalapenos. But by the way, yeah, I know. And we're doing 2 of each at this garden plot, so
yeah.
So we have a lot of plants, and we're gonna have a lot of peppers. And what else did I want to say about jalapenos? You guys helped decide. I don't know if the people who are here did, but over on Instagram we actually asked for your advice, and some of these were the varieties you recommended most.
And we are growing more than just peppers. A lot of people ask us, are you just growing peppers? But we are growing a lot of other veggies and flowers that we're really excited about. We got some cool varieties of different things to grow, so...
Yep. Well, you gotta attract those beneficial insects.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we got some cosmos and lots of different pretty stuff, too. Is there any pepper you have ever wanted to try but haven't got to yet? I have one example, Charles. There is the Capsicum Galapagos, which we tried to grow last year, but it never germinated. And we're going to try again. We still have a bunch of seeds, but it's endemic to Is that the right word? Endemic. It was.
Yeah. What were we looking for? It's native
to the
yeah.
Galapagos Islands, and it's the only pepper variety that ever developed there. But so it's this little berry-like hot pepper that grows in the Galapagos. So
yeah,
never got to try it. Definitely want to try it.
And I still want to try the ahi charapita red.
Right. Crystalline loves those ahi charapita.
I do, and I don't know that the red one is going to be vastly different, but they're just cool.
They are cool. So Primo says, I grew jalapeno peppers for the first time last season. I didn't transplant them to big pots. Does that stunt the size of the fruit? They are in 1 gallon pots. It shouldn't stunt the size of the fruit. We've planted big pepper varieties in like small containers like these here. And these are 3-inch pots. And we're going to let these fruit through. And the pods should be pretty big. It's more likely that it was stressed by either low nutrient content or poor soil aeration or maybe poor drainage. So no, a smaller pot should not stunt the size of the fruit. What is the Jedi one like? Someone else said Jedi pepper. Well, I guess we're gonna look forward to that one. We have not tried Jedi jalapenos.
We haven't had it yet, so.
Oops. Chocolate jalapeno, cayenne reapers. You guys got great plans. So this is our plan for this year. So we haven't grown any of these plants yet, just to clarify.
Yeah, this is for this upcoming year. And for other veggies, yes, so we are definitely planning on continuing the Geeky Greenhouse channel. So all the other veggies, flowers, everything that's not pepper related will be on the Geeky Greenhouse channel. Admittedly, we have kind of neglected it because we've been really busy with the peppers, but we are definitely going to be continuing that with all the other veggies and cool flowers and things that we're growing.
Yep. Lemon spice jalapeno, definitely a good one. We actually grew that one, so tasty. The peppers are a little smaller than you would expect from a jalapeno, but it's a nice coloration and they taste great. Chocolate jalapeno, nice. So we have a purple jalapeno. We don't have chocolate, so we could add one more, I guess. 200 plants, Joshua in Georgia. 200 plants in your greenhouse. Wow. We'll get there. Frank Poole, where did you get the chocolate seeds? We don't actually have chocolate seeds. You might be talking to Matthew. Aphids attacking your pepper plants? Yep. Well, if they're indoors, you kind of have to deal with it with insecticidal soap or something like that. If you have aphids inside, but if you're outside, I'd recommend at least first trying to attract beneficials to do the job for you. But you said it's been going on for months, so you might have to try to kill them. But insecticidal soap is the best way to deal with it. It won't harm your plants and it works really well. Just make sure you dilute it if you get something concentrated.
Yeah. Jennifer asked, oh, we have a treat for you, Jennifer.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Have you grown the Matapeno? So yeah, we have one growing now. This is our first, mattpeppers.com. Just launched a couple months ago, I think, and he has this amazing jalapeno variety. It's got this beautiful variegated leaves, super white leaves and stems. It's just amazing. So yes, we're growing one now. We haven't had a pepper yet, but we're getting there. So.
All right, we'll do another seed giveaway in a couple minutes.
Yeah, and then so we have some other varieties we'll be throwing out. Of course, we'll be growing the varieties that our patrons will be getting, our patrons. The Shishito, Scotch Bonnet, and Sugar Rush Stripey. We'll be putting some of these over at our garden plot. We'll also be growing some in pots. So in case you're growing in pots or in ground, we'll sort of cover the plants in either location. Nice. A lot of people have the stripey.
Fungus gnats. Yeah, a lot of people have that problem. One of our succulents actually got fungus gnats a couple weeks ago. Wasn't dry enough.
Yeah, the fungus gnats are tough, but there are ways to deal with them. So what else can we talk about in our upcoming grow? We have so we're going to be doing some experiments this upcoming season. So with the jalapenos, we have all of these in the ground, but we'll also have some potted jalapenos, and we're going to be testing soil. So we're going to be trying a bunch of different potting soil and seeing which performs the best without any nutrients, or at least the same exact treatment, but just changing the soil. And
yeah, we'll be doing another experiment where we're going to stress the peppers to see if it makes them spicier, because there's a lot of controversy about that. Some people swear, I don't water my peppers and it makes them spicier, and we're gonna actually experiment and test that out and torture some of our peppers to see with the jalapenos, because that's the easiest pepper to determine, if the spice level's higher, because it's not overwhelming to begin with, to see if it results in a spicier pod.
Yeah, and we're going to be using jalapenos for that, because jalapenos aren't like overwhelmingly spicy. So we should be able to detect a difference in spice level. Like, I don't know about you, but I've bitten into a jalapeno that's not spicy at all, and it's a huge disappointment. So it'd be good to know how we can keep our peppers spicy
we
consistently.
have a giveaway.
Oh, yeah.
No.
It's time for another giveaway.
All right, so what seeds are we going to give away?
All right, let's throw the wheel up.
And Charles, yes, it's completely fine to use a grow light without a grow tent. We actually have grow lights free in our closet right now. The closet doesn't have a door, so there's plenty of ventilation. But you don't need a grow tent.
Yep, you don't need a grow tent. In fact, grow tents, if you don't have proper aeration on the grow tent, it can actually cause problems, because you have this sort of stuffy little room where all of your plants are. So you really need to aerate that space with fans, and if you don't do it, it can actually be worse for the plants. So no problem, as long as you don't mind the light. That's really the biggest benefit of having a tent, is it kind of constrains the light to a space.
It also keeps your cat out if your cat likes to eat your pepper plants.
Hey, where's our cat? I thought she was gonna make an appearance.
Well, I guess
She's shy.
Yeah. Even on stream. All right. So
let's give away some seeds. So what variety? Spin the wheel. Sugar Rush Stripey. All right, we're going to give away some Stripey seeds.
Okay.
And for this one,
hot saucer.
Careful. To determine a winner, we're going to do... So those aren't peppers. We got to do this one.
This is the...
All right, so we recently reorganized our seeds, okay? So we have this binder now that has all of our pepper seeds in it. And I don't know how many pages we have, but it's all of our seeds pretty much. We have a few more in the fridge and downstairs, but this is most of them. These are the important ones. To enter the giveaway, guess how many different pepper seed varieties we have in this binder. Okay?
And we got 1 minute on the clock.
1 minute. Enter your guess. One guess per person, please. And whoever's the closest to the actual answer will win Sugar Rush Stripey seeds. So go ahead with your guesses in the chat. 200, Charles. Zilphira, 160. John, 150. Kevin, 310. Jason, 175. Kawajibs, 321. ADR. Ian, 180. Steve, 436.
We got 20 seconds left.
750. It's on the high end. 456. 210, 242.
7 seconds left.
7 seconds. Get those guesses in. All right.
2 seconds left. All right. No more guesses. We had somebody who was one off, I think, at one.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to reveal?
Okay,
This
so
is one of the first ones. 159.
159. We're getting there, people. 750.
Maybe next
we'll get
year.
there. We'll get there, but
I think someone guessed 160, and I think that was the closest. But
okay, I see 185, 180, 175, 150, 160. All right. There's our winner.
Zilphira. All right. So shoot us an email, and we'll get those out to you. hello@peppergeek.com, and that's in the description too.
All right. So yeah, Sugar Rush Stripey.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Yay. Yeah, you're gonna have a blast. It's such an amazing plant. Takes a long time, so you might want to germinate that one pretty soon. But yeah, what's next?
We can talk about some of the plants that we have now. In order to keep, the hobby alive over winter, we had to, have some plants.
Yes, we had to have some plants. And I guess I'll start with these. So we have 6 of these pots, and they all kind of look similar. And these are all actually a new crossed variety. I'm not sure how many people know this variety, but the King Star Lemon Starburst is one of the peppers that crossed into this. And the other is the CGN 21500. So the King Star Lemon Starburst is like this beautiful, I think we should just pull up a picture of it because King Star Lemon Starburst.
Looks like the chat's popping up on the right. Was it always doing that? Let's see.
So this is the King Star Lemon Starburst. It's got this gorgeous shape. Sort of like a Scotch bonnet type shape, but it has that little stinger on the end. And it's this beautiful yellow color. So that is being crossed with the CGN 21500, which is a less known variety, but this. So it's got this beautiful peachy sort of purple color. So we're going to be, all of these plants are a cross between this variety here and this variety. And so what we're going for is hopefully we can get the shape of the King Star and the coloration of the CGN. So
yeah. And yes, Molly, we have been supplementing their light. We have the grow lights on for them to grow in our room there. So
yeah, I mean, these are about 2 months old, so they're growing vigorously under the lights, super healthy. When we're already seeing, so we're keeping them in these small pots so that they fruit earlier. That's one way if you want to get like a smaller plant and more fruits, keep them in a smaller pot. So we already got flower buds coming in on all of these, and we should get some pods soon.
yeah, it's gonna be really fun to just see how different they come in and everything. How hot are they?
How hot are they?
Well, the CGNs, I mean, not crazy.
Not crazy, but they're low-level Chinen species. So think like a habanero, but on the milder side of habanero. Similar flavor though.
Yeah, like a floral flavor. So
Citrusy. The King Star is like a citrusy. We have a video. We grew one of these in a can, like a soda can. And so what does CGN mean? I actually don't know what that stands for, but it's like when they find a new accession in like from a botanical standpoint, they name all of the new varieties that they find with CGN. So it's like CGN and then a number. There are tons of CGN pepper varieties.
yeah, we're gonna grow a few new ones this upcoming season too. The CGN 22795 sounds like a spaceship or something. Wow.
So that's those. And actually, wait, one of them has 2 plants. I figured, let me just show you this. So I just couldn't kill one of them. There's 2 plants in this little pot. And they're both looking pretty good. I mean, for such a tiny pot, I'm impressed so far. So we'll see.
Should you keep a fan blowing on your indoor grown peppers constantly or just sometime? I mean, we don't. They definitely prefer having that ventilation.
Yeah, if it's too much effort to put it on a timer, we just keep ours on 24/7. So, but you could put it on a timer, if you want to simulate sort of the ebb and flow of the winds. How long can you keep a plant in a 4-inch pot on average? You could keep a plant in a 4-inch pot forever if you want to. It just probably won't get very big, and you probably won't get a very big harvest. But if you're planning on transplanting it up, as soon as you see the roots reaching the bottom, that's a good time to up pot. So, you can just check on it. Like once the stems are sturdy enough, you can sort of pull the plant out a little bit and check underneath. Or if you start to see flower buds, that definitely means it's time to upsize the pot because the plant is going into fruiting mode because it's run out of space.
We're going to keep these guys small though.
Yeah. So this is intentional. We want these to fruit early. Just got the King Star 11 Starburst. Yep.
Your plants look like they're made out of plastic. Yeah, that dark green.
Yeah.
They do kind of look, yeah.
They
look really good. Yeah, they do. They're happy.
I find that's true of like the Chinense species in general. Growing them indoors, they just look amazing. Compared to annuum species like your jalapenos are going to get edema indoors. It's a common problem for those plants, but not for Chinense.
So Adrian asked if we start all of our varieties at the same time or if we stagger them. We are going to be staggering them this season. Yeah, because we have a lot of different varieties that we're growing, and some of them do take a longer time to mature.
Yep. So like our annuum varieties will start a little bit later. So jalapenos will be starting mid to late March for us. We'll be planting seeds mid to late March for jalapenos and bell peppers, all that stuff that matures pretty early. But then for Chinense species and any Baccatum varieties, we'll start early to like the first week or so of March. So it's usually like a 1 to 2 week variation. And sometimes we'll even do, we'll stagger plantings of the same variety. It's called succession planting. So you'll plant one plant today, and then the same variety you'll plant another a week later, and then a week after that, another. And then when it comes time to harvest, you're getting regular harvests every week.
Yeah. And the wild varieties, when, they come in.
Charles asked, do you need to pollinate your plants with a paintbrush if you have a fan on them constantly? Probably not. Most varieties will produce a ton of pollen, and the fan is enough to just let that pollen come off of the flowers and self-pollinate each flower. Have you tried hydroponics? Yes. I don't know if we have our little experiment out here. I don't think
I can go grab it.
All right. Yeah, I'll show you a little thing. It's just a little, you know what it is, it's a cup. But yeah, we tried hydroponics in a few ways. Behind me over here, that's the Click and Grow. We're gonna have a video about the Click and Grow soon. It's like a hydroponic system. We have peppers growing in there. And then we have this. This is like a little hydroponic. This is another Matapeno. And this whole system here was pioneered by Kang Star. And it's basically just a bottle of water with the top cut off, and the plant sits up there, and then the roots sit down in the water, which has hydroponic nutrients. So it's a crack-key system, really simple, hands off. You just top off the water every few days, and the plant's growing. It's looking pretty good, actually.
Matt asks what we do with all the peppers you harvest. That's a pretty common question we get. We dehydrate a lot of the peppers we harvest because it takes up so much less space. So you can store them. We have so much pepper. We just make pepper powder. And we make hot sauce and, give some away. We're growing a lot more mild peppers this year, too. So.
These are some of our favorites. This is a bunch of different Bacatums, and this is just your standard cayenne. We're running out of this, but we use this like every day.
Yeah, and you know, put them in the freezer, pickle them. We pickle a lot of them as well, so try to eat as many as possible.
Yeah, we freeze a lot. They're great out of the freezer. Just throw them in stir fry. When should let's see.
The 7-pot hoodie, yeah.
Yeah.
We grow hot peppers too.
Welcome to 7 Pot Club. I'm Rob. You made hot sauce for gifts. That's a great idea. We've given away hot sauce, but I feel like sometimes we make it too hot and then it just sits in our friend's fridge for forever until they're ready to throw it out. But we do make hot sauce. We definitely make a lot of hot sauce too. When should overwintered stems be allowed to grow? Rob asked. So you're in Southern California. I mean, as soon as you're ready to start transitioning your plants outside, so as soon as the weather is warming up, I would say daytime temperatures in the high 60s Fahrenheit, nighttime temperatures above 50 Fahrenheit. The Wonderbucks joined our Patreon. Thank you for joining. You'll get your seeds soon. It's going to be fun. I'm glad that worked. I don't think it works for everyone, but...
Yeah.
So.
One of our overwintered plants died, well, more than one, but we have...
So yeah, just start hardening them off like you would other plants. As soon as it starts to warm up, the earlier you get started, the more you'll get out of them. How do you know if overwintered peppers are dead? Well, there's a couple ways. We actually learned from some people how to check on that because we never really had it happen. But if you scrape away a little of the bark on the outside of your, like the stem, like sort of at the bottom of the stem or along the sides, and it's brown, your plant's probably dead. So that's probably the best way to check.
Kevin asked about shirt and hats. Yes, we do have a merch store.
Yeah, we have a merch store.
On Etsy.
Yep. There you go. The Center for Genetic Resources.
Oh, okay.
Is an independent research unit based in, I'm not going to say that, in the Netherlands.
That's pretty cool.
Thanks for sharing that, John. Have you tried sterilizing soil before to kill fungus gnat eggs? So we did once, like a long time ago, we tried sterilizing soil, but it was really it wasn't worth it because we were just bringing them outside anyways. So I would say if you're growing indoors exclusively, it might be worth your while to sterilize, and you can bake the soil. I think that's what we did. We baked soil. So.
Yeah, some people microwave it. Some people just run boiling water through it. It's, I mean, but we, yeah.
You're welcome, Kevin. We like to make jars of pepper relish. Oh yeah, pepper relish is so good. Put it on everything. Yep. Yeah. Matthew, you're so what's the guy? Johnny Scoville. I watch his channel all the time, and he eats like really, really spicy peppers, and he gets that endorphin rush a lot. I've had it one time when we like unsuspectingly ate super, super hot peppers at Chili Fest a few years back, and I just wasn't ready for it, and I got an endorphin rush. It was pretty nice. Keely, thank you for joining our Patreon. We appreciate you. It's going to be a fun season.
Yes. So we have one more giveaway for the night. We're going to be giving away another packet of seeds. It'll be the last giveaway.
Yep. So, one other, I could show you one other plant. This is a cayenne red ember plant. Planted at the same time as these, so you can see how keeping plants in smaller pots causes them to be a lot smaller. So these plants were planted on the same day at the same time. This is an annuum. This is a cayenne, and it's red ember. It's supposed to be just like a thick-walled cayenne, really prolific. We already have some pods. They're this big, but in the next month or so, we should have some ripe peppers on there.
Matthew said he's going to share his recipe on Reddit. Yeah, if you haven't already, we did launch our Reddit community today. It's r/peppergeek. And that's where we're going to be checking in with people in what they're growing and how our grow is doing. And we have some like fun flair going on. And yeah, so check that out at some point. So, all right. And what do we got here? So next, it's time for our last giveaway. So let's spin the wheel and see what variety we're giving away.
Okay, ready for another seed giveaway? And spin. Another Sugar Rush Stripey. All right, you ready?
Should we spin again, or what do you think?
No, I think people want the Sugar Rush Stripey.
All right.
It's okay, we got enough. So, to win Sugar Rush Stripey seeds, guess how many bottles of hot sauce we have in our house right now. So, opened or unopened, in the fridge, in the pantry, how many bottles of hot sauce do you think we have right now? And whoever's closest wins. Submit your guesses.
Right.
You have 1 minute. One guess per person, please.
And 1 minute on the clock. How many bottles of hot sauce do we have in our fridge, or our house rather, total? And the person who guesses closest wins a packet of Sugar Rush Stripey seeds. We're getting a lot of guesses coming in. All right, so we have 26 seconds. I almost said 20 minutes. 26 minutes left. All right. And 11 seconds left.
All right.
All right, no more guesses.
Okay. Thank you for guessing.
I wonder if we're going to have more than one winner here, which is...
You guys are right up. You guys are... No, we have one winner.
We have one
one winner because one of you nailed it.
One of you guessed exactly right.
38. Monty Brown. Congratulations. Good job. Good guess. I think more than half of them are open and in the fridge, so you can imagine what our fridge landscape looks like. But congratulations to Monty. You just won some Sugar Rush Stripey seeds. And so contact us in the description of this stream. Our email's there. Contact us and we'll get you your seeds.
And it's worth noting, there's been times we probably have had 100. I mean...
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
we cut down a lot, so...
We've honed in on our favorites, and it's about 38, So, yeah. All right, so...
Great. Oh, that's the timer reset. All right, so we're going to wrap it up now. If you have any questions left, but also, before we wrap it up...
What about this hot sauce?
I don't know if we want to do that.
Don't you want to eat some hot sauce?
I guess we should try it. Yeah, we did tell people we would try.
The ramen's too much, so we got some ramen. We had big plans.
It's chicken flavored hot sauce.
So we got the 2X ramen and the hot sauce. So we were gonna kind of just go nuts, but I think we should just try a little spoon of this.
I'm dreading this.
Just for the people who want to see it. I don't know what's wrong with you, but we'll do it for you. So
this hot sauce the first ingredient is artificial chicken flavor powder. So, I mean, it's chicken flavored hot sauce. I don't know. We're gonna try it.
Yeah. So, you want to open that? I'll answer some questions.
Have any of you had this hot sauce?
I doubt it. We found it at an Asian market. For indoor grown pepper plants, is it okay to just use tap water, or do you have to use filtered water? We use tap water. Depends. You can look up, if you live in like a municipality, you can check what is put into your local water. But if you have like well water, it's probably great. Mm-hmm. But if you have like public water, there might be a little chlorine in there, but it really doesn't seem to affect the peppers. So we are mirrored. Yeah, I know.
Yes. This smells horrible.
It does smell. It smells familiar though. I think I've had that ramen.
It smells like ramen.
So
I don't think it's gonna be too spicy.
We'll have a little spoon. We're not gonna kill ourselves here. Thank you for your concern.
So, if you guys have any ideas for a future stream, if we should do this again, be sure to let us know, because you guys are the ones watching, and we want to keep everything interesting for you.
All right.
All right,
let's start small. I don't know what to expect with this. So.
All right, we're gonna try chicken flavored hot sauce.
It's very artificial.
Artificial spicy chicken flavor.
Oh wait, I didn't count this one. They're 39.
Oh.
You still won.
Is it technically hot sauce? All right, cheers.
Cheers. It's so salty.
Oh my gosh. Oh. That's not right.
Oh, that's hot.
That's not right.
A lot of artificial ingredients in here. One of which is capsicum oleoresin, which I believe is just extract. So that's an extract sauce, and that's not fun. But
it's very salty.
It's so salty.
Looking forward to another stream when we're in the growing season. So are we. That's really when it's gonna be a great growing season. We're gonna have so much cool stuff to show and talk about. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, so I want to just go through our Patreon one more time real quick while I'm suffering here.
Whew, that is nasty hot sauce.
There's a link in the chat. We pinned it. If you want to go see our Patreon, you can go see for yourself what we're offering. But basically, you're going to get Patreon only posts and photos, and a shout out on YouTube if you join the lowest tier. If you join the middle tier, we're going to send you seeds. This year we're going to be sending shishito and yellow scotch bonnet seeds. Yeah, I'm suffering a little bit. And then you'll get those seeds, and then we'll be growing those same varieties so you can kind of grow along with us. And we'll show you videos on our Patreon, of our growing process, and show you those plants, and we can sort of share how we do it. And then at the highest tier, you're going to get Sugar Rush Stripey seeds in addition to everything at the lower tiers. And those are limited. We only have enough for the first 30 patrons who join at that tier. But
Marsha asked what our email address was. Our email is hello@peppergeek.com. And also, would love to hear follow-ups on the Reddit threads. We're going to be, if we do any more live streams, we're going to post a link on Reddit. But Reddit is where we're going to be posting more of our behind-the-scenes grow updates and stuff like that. So join the community over on Reddit if you want to stay on top of that.
Yep.
It's a nice forum. It's easy to chat with each other. Yeah, that stuff's gross. That hot sauce. All right.
That's not a good hot sauce. Not recommended.
Don't buy that. Don't get that, man.
So, all right. Well, thank you so much for joining. This has been fun. And look forward to more videos on YouTube. And if you join our Patreon, thank you. We'll see you over there as well.
And Matthew, that's exactly what we're looking forward to as well. Growing alongside others. So, Monty, do you want to type the email for people?
Yeah, sure.
It's hello@peppergeek.com.
So if you won something, send us an email. So we'll be expecting 3 emails. And then we'll send your seeds out. So
All right, guys.
thanks so much again.
It's been fun.
Have a great night. Have a great weekend.